Have you ever felt like you're out of step with the world? Like everyone around you is chasing things that don't matter to you at all? If you're an INFJ, or know someone who is, you've probably noticed they're wired differently. Today, we're exploring the 10 things everyone cares about except INFJs. From small talk to social media fame, we'll uncover why these deep-thinking, compassionate souls just don't click with the usual noise. Ready to see life through their eyes? Let's dive in. 1. Small talk. The INFJ's kryptonite. Imagine standing in a room full of people discussing the weather, weekend plans, or the latest celebrity scandal. For most, this is harmless chatter, a way to fill the silence. But for INFJs, it's like listening to nails on a chalkboard. They don't hate people, they just hate conversations that skim the surface. INFJs crave depth. Their minds are wired to ask why things happen, how systems work, and what it all means. When someone asks, "How's your day?" an INFJ might want to answer, "I've been thinking about the meaning of existence. Want to discuss?" But they'll usually just smile and say, "Fine, thanks." Why do INFJs struggle with small talk? Their personality type thrives on introverted intuition, NI, a cognitive function that's always searching for patterns, hidden meanings, and future possibilities. Talking about trivial topics feels like trying to solve a crossword puzzle with no clues. It's frustrating and unfulfilling. While others use small talk to bond, INFJs see it as a barrier to real connection. They'd rather skip the awkward "how's work" exchange and dive into conversations about philosophy, personal growth, or how to solve global inequality. If you want to win an INFJ's heart, ask them, "What's something you're passionate about changing in the world?" and watch their eyes light up. 2. Social media validation. Likes don't light their fire. In a world obsessed with Instagram followers and TikTok fame, INFJs are the quiet rebels scrolling past it all. They might post a photo of a mountain hike or a quote from their favorite book, but they won't lose sleep over how many hearts it gets. Because INFJs measure their worth by internal standards, not external applause. They're more concerned with staying true to themselves than becoming internet famous. While others chase viral moments, INFJs worry about authenticity. They'll delete a post if it feels forced or doesn't align with their values. Social media, to them, is a double-edged sword. It can connect people globally but also spread superficiality. INFJs prefer real-life interactions where they can see emotions, hear tones, and feel presence. They'd rather have one friend confide in them over coffee than rack up 10,000 followers who don't know their middle name. For INFJs, validation isn't about numbers. It's about making a difference, even if it's invisible to the world. 3. Keeping up with trends. The INFJ's meh list. Every season brings new trends, fashion crazes, TikTok dances, slang words that vanish as quickly as they appear. INFJs might nod along politely, but their hearts aren't in it. Their brain's introverted thinking function acts like a filter, asking, "Does this actually matter?" Trends often strike them as shallow distractions, not meaningful progress. Take fast fashion, for example. While others rush to buy the latest styles, INFJs are more likely to research sustainable brands or thrift stores. They'll adopt a trend only if it aligns with their values, like reducing waste or supporting ethical labor. Their closets aren't filled with trendy pieces but with items that have stories. A jacket from their travels, a necklace from a loved one, or a band shirt from a concert that changed their life. INFJs don't follow trends, they follow their conscience. 4. Popularity contests. Why INFJs opt out? High school cliques, office politics, social media influencer rivalries. INFJs want no part of it. The idea of competing for attention or status feels exhausting and pointless. They'd rather have 3 close friends who truly understand them than a crowd of acquaintances who only know their surface. This isn't because INFJs are antisocial. Their extrovert function makes them hyper-aware of group dynamics. They notice when someone's left out, when a joke hurts someone's feelings, or when a conversation turns toxic. Instead of playing the popularity game, INFJs become the quiet supporters. They're the ones organizing small gatherings, sending thoughtful texts, or listening to a friend vent at 2 a.m. They'd rather build genuine connections than collect social trophies. 5. Materialism. Stuff doesn't spark joy. While others line up for the latest iPhone or brag about their new car, INFJs are quietly investing in experiences. A crowded mall on Black Friday? Their worst nightmare. They'd rather spend money on a pottery class, a trip to a national park, or a donation to a homeless shelter. This isn't about being cheap, it's about valuing purpose over possessions. INFJs see material items as temporary, but experiences and growth as lasting. Their idea of luxury isn't a designer handbag but a journal filled with memories, a bookshelf of dog-eared novels, or a photo album of sunsets from around the world. They'd rather own less and live more. 6. Gossip. The INFJ's exit signal. Did you hear what happened to Sarah? Gossip is the quickest way to make an INFJ disappear. They'll suddenly remember an urgent text to send or a dish to wash. Anything to avoid dissecting someone's personal life. To INFJs, gossip feels like emotional junk food, satisfying in the moment but leaving a bad aftertaste. Their strong sense of empathy makes it hard to hear others judged or reduced to rumors. INFJs believe everyone has a story worth understanding, not mocking. If a conversation turns gossipy, they'll either change the topic, maybe she's going through a tough time, or leave. They'd rather discuss how to support someone than critique their choices. 7. Competing for status. No trophy, no problem. Corner offices, fancy job titles, salary bragging rights, INFJs aren't impressed. They'll work tirelessly for a cause they believe in, but climbing the corporate ladder for ego? No thanks. Their introverted thinking asks, does this role let me help others? Then what's the point? You'll often find INFJs in helper roles, therapists, teachers, social workers, or nonprofit advocates. They'll choose a lower-paying job that aligns with their values over a high-status position that drains their soul. Their version of success? A heartfelt note from someone they've helped, like, you gave me hope when I had none. 8. Superficial relationships. Depth or bust? INFJs don't collect friends like souvenirs. They'd rather have one friend who knows their fears, dreams, and weird quirks than a dozen who only know their coffee order. They're the type to ask, what's your biggest regret? During a first conversation, not to shock, but to connect. This intensity can scare people off, but INFJs can't fake interest. They'll distance themselves from relationships that feel shallow, saving their energy for those willing to go deep. They're the friend who'll remember your childhood pet's name, notice when you're upset, and stay up all night helping you through a crisis. 9. Traditional milestones. Rewriting the rulebook. Society's checklist. Marry by 30, buy a house, have 2.5 kids, doesn't resonate with INFJs. They'll follow their own timeline, whether that means marrying at 45, adopting pets instead of children, or living in a van to travel the world. Their introverted intuition, drives them to envision a unique life path. They measure success in moments of growth, not diplomas or promotions. An INFJ's biggest milestone? Finally understanding themselves, their purpose, passions, and peace. Conclusion: INFJs are the quiet revolutionaries of our world. While others chase trends, status, and noise, they're building lives rich in meaning, depth, and quiet impact. They don't follow the crowd, they follow their intuition, creating ripples of change through small acts of kindness, deep conversations, and unwavering authenticity. To the INFJs watching, your uniqueness is a gift. Keep trusting your inner voice, nurturing those deep connections, and living on your terms. The world needs your compassion and vision. And to everyone else? Next time you meet an INFJ, skip the small talk. Ask them, what's a problem you wish you could solve? Or, what gives your life meaning? You'll unlock a conversation and a perspective you'll never forget.